from AI. Did we engage it? No, didn't manage. Tonight at 10 p.m. on something that rhymes with humble or bumble. Uh, Crumpy, John Crump Live. We're gonna have a friend of mine. Actually, a week ago Sunday, I was having dinner with him, Larry Sharp, and he ran for governor in New York on the Libertarian ticket. And a good friend of mine, former co-worker. I say good friend of mine. I mean, we've been friends for 20 plus years. It's not like we talk once a week or every day or anything like that. Larry's somebody that probably knows every last thing about me because we have been friends for 20 years. So Larry Sharp on tonight, John Crump Live, 10 p.m. Special edition 10 p.m. John Crump Live on Rumble. Live life. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm just out of Bible study. So men's Bible study tonight. It's co-ed Bible study Wednesday night. Kurt 24. How are you? How are you? Let's see. A week ago today, I was on my way home. A week ago yesterday, I was having dinner with Larry Sharp, who's going to be the guest on John Crump Live tonight, 10 p.m. So special 10 p.m. show. You're going to love it. If you don't sub Larry, know Larry. Larry, a good friend of mine. I just want to say hello to FGM. Fat Gray Man, what's up? So yeah, I'm on my way home from Bible study. It's funny, I shouldn't have run my mouth early. I should have just talked about nothing till you guys joined. So 10 p.m. Rumble, Larry Sharp. He ran for governor on the Libertarian ticket. He may have something interesting to announce tonight. I don't know. Could be. Zanti Misfit, what's up? What's up? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see. Let me get the car driving itself so I can read the comments here. Got the new old man glasses. All right, car is in self-drive mode. And Mehmet, okay. You said something in another language. And I'm a little ticked off. I thought I got all the clunks out of the suspension in this car. It still makes clunky noises. Not as much, but it still clunks. And I don't want to tell you how fast I usually go on entrance ramps, but faster than this. Come on, dude, you got a cool car. Why are you road blocking? And let's see, let's get the car driving itself. Wow, you guys are having fun talking to each other. So, yes, I am northbound on I-95 from Donald Ross Road. And dude, please, 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 all right, double lane change. And yeah, I was riding. All right, so I'll tell you what I did this weekend. I mean, it really touched me deeply. My wife works at a hospital, and my wife, myself, and another lady went to 3 different rooms to pray for people. And it was like really nice. And then this lady told me her and her husband serve at ministry, meaning they feed the homeless. And not only were they serving the food to the homeless, but I believe this couple paid for the meal for like 100 people that night. So that was really nice. So they got a whole bunch of Costco lasagna, some bread, some salad, and drinks. So I was there with my wife serving, I have never served as in, table service, as in waiter or waitress type thing. And look, I'm not making a big deal about it. It was like picnic tables, and it was just fun being nice to people. Fun being nice. Like, I mean, I didn't pay for it. So one of the things I'm conflicted about is if you do some sort of service or donation, the Bible says don't let your left hand know what your right hand does. And I just want to share with you, I'm not virtue signaling, I'm by no means any kind of virtuous because of what I did. I'm just sharing my experience, and not to guilt you into it, but if you're on the fence, like saying, hey, I've never thought about, just serving food to people at homeless people that need to eat, and being completely non-judgmental about it. It was really nice. It was really touching. It was, it was good for you right here. So I got more out of it than the people I served. Let me just say that. So it was a lot of fun. It was very rewarding. It actually, what it made me think about, I thought about it, a day or so later, or was it that night, that, let me do a video for this guy's ministry, and maybe we can set up a give, send, go, because he's relying on people out of the goodness of their heart, coming up with the money and helping serve, help donate money for the food, or donating food, or whatever. So I'm like, he does it 5 nights a week. He feeds people, and he's not nearby the place he's doing it. The rent isn't cheap. It's not nearby his home or work, and he's really, really committed to this. And actually, it was Larry Sharp, who's going to be on John Crump Live 10 p.m. tonight on Rumble, who I remember talking to. I had lunch with him. We were both working in Manhattan at the time. And Larry had, he does, life and business coaching and stuff like that. And there's this woman that wanted to help, in doing charitable work. And Larry said, that's great. And he's like, how about we make you better so you can do more good for the people? And kind of leveraging off that conversation probably 20 years ago with Larry, I'm like, hey, I can serve, I can be one of a number of people helping serve, helping clean up, help prepare the food, that kind of thing. And I can do that forever. It's kind of like, give a man a fish. But if I teach him to fish, and when I say teach him to fish, if I could set up a give, send, go, publish a video, and help his ministry, that, the idea of finding the money for the food or getting people to donate food would be a thing, like a regular thing, that would be fantastic. I mean, there was nothing, this wasn't USAID stuff where everybody's getting rich. This was a guy in a t-shirt who actually was a drug dealer in New York City, went to jail, got God in him, and God put it on his heart to feed people. So pretty amazing. And like I'm saying, I was touched. I got more out of it than the people I helped. And I mean, again, I say help feed. I handed them plates of food. I don't want to make it like I made the food. I just, there was a whole bunch of us there. I didn't buy the food, provide the food. I just served them. So it was very rewarding. And maybe in a bunch of ways, maybe seeing everybody as a human, and being thankful for what you have. It's really easy for us to get down about our situation. I remember a friend, and I think he was lying to me. And actually, another guy I worked with when I worked with Larry Sharp. And remember, Larry Sharp, 10 p.m. tonight, Rumble, John Crump Live. So 90 minutes from now. Let's see what you guys are saying now that I'm stopped. Ah, you heard the frog. And let's see, let's get the frog active. Actually, if I engage the frog, he's gonna go too fast. I miss comments. Alright. So, yes. And I'm going too fast. Okay. I want to turn down my speed here. So, yeah, I mean, if you have the ability, it might not be money to give charitably, but maybe time to help people. I keep thinking about it that, like I changed the oil on my wife's car yesterday, and I did the oil on this car the day I left for New York. I guess that was Thursday of last week. And I'd love to get together with the men's group. I probably ought to talk to Pastor Larry about that. It's like, hey, how about we do a men's work on cars day or something like that? If people need oil changes or something like that, do in the church parking lot. You might say no. You might say insurance says no, don't do it. But I really wanted to do something like that, like if I could help people that way. And I guess the other thing I'm going to say, and I'm really bad about this, my wife is good about it. She's like, hey, make sure you give them money, like donate at the church, financially, because I forget. And whether I forget intentionally or unintentionally, I might be like a bad guy that way, but my wife remembers, and God bless her for that. It's nice that she's very charitable. So where I'm going with this is, no matter how much I've donated, how much financially I've had, and how much I haven't had, and whenever I've donated, I've never missed the money, which is kind of interesting. It's never been like, oh, I wish I didn't donate that money. It's never happened. And I do. It's a dumb movie line. It was one of the Star Treks with oh gosh, Picard. One of the movies where one of the characters says, time is the fire in which we burn. And I constantly think about it, try to make a better effort and get more things done. I've been out of work over a year, and I said the next day, this was end of October a year ago, like, I'm going to clean my office the next day. I still haven't cleaned my office. I've made partial attempts at it. But yeah, I really need to clean my office, my garage, my closet, my night table. Probably, definitely this car, because the dog sheds like a mofo. And good evening, Driving Rich. No, I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna get my flight medical. I'm gonna start renting planes. I'm gonna start flying wherever I want. Yeah, I'd probably like shock the heck out of you guys if there's ever a video of me flying an airplane. But all that and more. So I love Larry. Larry can talk. He's a great talker. He's on different radio shows. Like I said, he's run for governor of New York, and on the Libertarian ticket. And smart guy, nice guy, really upbeat guy. He's always, I've never had a conversation with him where it's like, you feel down. It's always a really good guy. And in some of the people that I appreciate, so as long as I've ever listened to Rush Limbaugh, and you could think what he would say about a topic, he always had a different take on it. And Larry's one of those guys, he always had a different take on things. So it's kind of interesting. It's whenever anybody tries to get you into an A or B, like, is it A or is it B? And it's like, well, maybe the question isn't valid and it's neither A or B, and maybe it's something else. So that's typically how things end up with Larry. So Larry Sharp, 10 p.m., John Crump Live on Rumble tonight, as in 90 minutes from now. So please watch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. And I'm going to get ready for the show. You guys have a great evening as I pull into my driveway and try not to hit anything. Yeah, right. And we're not hitting. Where's the X?